Hi, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree and I'm doing a shadow reading for Aquarius. And before I get started, I would like to give a shout out to the YouTube channel Ula Tea Leaf Readings. Lenore over there has been an amazing supporter of mine. It makes my heart smile how much support she's given me, a complete stranger and this new person on YouTube. And I think she's just really amazing. And I love her name too. I think Lenore is such a beautiful name. It makes me think of Edgar Allan Poe's poem. I think it's called The Raven. And the raven just says nevermore. And I think that's so cool. So anyway, I thank you so much, Lenore. And if you're here by way of Lenore, thank you for supporting me as well. I totally appreciate it. And I'm really glad that my readings are helping people. And that is why I started this channel, is to help others. So I'm going to start by smudging the area. Smudging my hands, of course, and then myself. Okay. I'm gonna let that fizzle out here. Then we'll get some smoke going. Smoke that's gonna actually stay on because that Palo Santo has a lot of like oil in it, and it goes out really quickly. It doesn't hold a burn. Now what you can do, little pro tip, is get like some little nippers and nip the Palo Santo into small tiny pieces, and then you can get one of those coals, light the coal, and you can put the Palo Santo on it, and that kind of keeps it going. I don't always like to keep it going for some reason. I prefer a candle or an incense. Okay, I'm gonna pop this window open too. Sorry, you guys have to see all this set up. You can just fast forward, but I'm kind of done unless you're not interested in seeing these decks. So for this series, the shadow series that I'm doing, I'm using the Brigh Publishing tarot deck. This is called the Original Tarot, and I actually have a deck that has a different cardstock. Same RWS what is it, pictorials, pictures. But I bought this deck because of this misprint. I have the Ace of Pentacles, a Knight of Pentacles, and a Page of Pentacles, and so that's why I bought that deck. Was I just love oddities, and that's one of the things that drew me to it. Otherwise I would not have bought it. And it, on top of that, it was 50% off. And then this is the Baroque deck by Mucci. Very Catholic to me, and it was a Kickstarter deck, though I think this deck now is available for mass market purchase. So all right, Aquarius, without further ado, thanks again, Ula Tea Leaf Readings. You guys should really check her out. She is amazing, and she has the most wonderful soothing voice. I love it. I love to listen to her videos. I find myself listening to more than my sign. I only have planets in 3 signs. Most of my signs are in Libra. I have 3 or 4 in Scorpio, and then I think I just have 2 in Sagittarius. So no earth for me. I am air and water with a little bit of fire in there. Ooh, I think that's a blue jay. Okay. I don't know what's going on. My shuffling game is a little off. Okay, so let's see, Aquarius, what can we illuminate for you today? That was a good shuffle for you ASMR people. Okay, wow, 9 of Swords, the Empress in reverse, and Justice, two major arcana. So definitely worried about something, Aquarius. You might be having trouble with a project, creating something. Definitely worried about it. However, with this Justice card here, you know, this is a card. This is a Libra card. And this is a Venus. This card is ruled by Venus, and this is an air card. So, so this Justice here, so you're definitely worried about something. Something is not, you're not getting a project off the ground, you're not getting started on something, and perhaps because you're so worried about, perhaps maybe there's just some kind of unfairness going on, something that you are, it just doesn't seem right for you. It just, it's an injustice, okay? And we have air. We have two air cards here. Libra's an air sign. And, oh, I want to say Libra is also ruled by Venus, if I am not mistaken. So don't take me 100% on that. I do know a little bit about astrology, and but I do think Libra is ruled by Venus, though, because Libra is my rising sign and my moon. Okay, let's see. Justice in reverse over here. Yes, something is definitely unfair, and it's got you worried about it. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. I would definitely say it has something to do with the physical realm. Hi, Vanessa is here. My daughter knows that I am supposed to be doing a video, but she wants to interrupt me because
I need hair tie.
A hair tie.
I need two.
They're in that basket. You're welcome. She has her first volleyball game today, so I'm just putting out a quick video. What? Oh, don't say that. You're gonna do just fine. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, like I said, there is some form of inequity going on here. Perhaps this project that you are working on, it's not really going anywhere. The Knight is a slow moving knight, and with these two guys looking at this, that really has you caught up. You know, this is a card of unable to sleep, nightmares perhaps, and so this project that you're working on, perhaps you're not getting the due recognition that you're deserved, and you're having a hard time putting your heart into this for some reason. Okay, let's get some information on this Empress, the World. Now, this is a good card. The Six of Pentacles, another Earth, and the King of Cups. Okay, so this project has the potentiality to become what it wants, but I think because you're so worried about it, you're not allowing yourself to, you can't pour your entire heart into it. You can't, and this is another card of equity. This is kind of a card of giving, philanthropy, that type of thing. See, we have his scales here, and he's sort of like redistributing wealth, you know, he's sharing. And I think that maybe you're having a hard time expressing the fact that something is not sitting well with you. Let's get a reading on the Justice, on the Death. The Death. This is a Scorpio card, by the way. Water, Queen of Swords, some air. You know, we have a lot of air, Queen, scales, justice. So we have this, we have the scales here, the scales here. She has a sword, and she can kind of be akin to this, to the justice card as well. And then here we have the justice card upside down. So I wanted to point that out. And then Six of Swords here and Six of Swords here, or Six of Pentacles here. So definitely there is an injustice going on, and you know it. And I think it's going to be up to you to change it. And perhaps that's why you have so much anxiety about this, is because you are afraid to be that person to step up. You're afraid to maybe take a leadership role. Maybe you don't want to put yourself out there for some reason. And how that has to deal with the shadow is perhaps at one point in your life you were made to feel like you didn't know what you were doing, that you were either that you were too dumb, or you weren't smart enough, or yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, that for some reason you just feel that you're not smart enough. You don't have what it takes. But with the Queen of Swords here, this is a card. This is water of air, right? Air of water. She's an air sign. She's more air than water, but being a queen, she has the water in her. So she has the ability to sort of relate to, but since she's more air than water, she has more of a sharp tongue, and she's sort of like the justice in the justice in some kind of way, where she can get things done. She can say things, she can think things without a without too much thought on how it's going to make people feel, right? So if you can channel some of this Queen of Swords energy, where you can bring that forward, and you can think to yourself like, hey, I know what I'm doing. I have been involved in this before, and I've been through this project a couple of times, and you know, I have the experience, and you guys should really listen to me. And I think maybe revisiting that time in your life where you were made to feel like you didn't know what you were talking about, or that you were stupid or whatever, seeing why understand and understand why you were made to feel that way. Is it because somebody older than you needed their ego stroked? Is it because somebody had some power over you, and perhaps they just like to make you feel that way? Or it could be that maybe you didn't know what you were talking about at the time, you know, and you tried to say, hey, I know this, and then you were called out on it. Well, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it, and it's okay, and you learn from that. But perhaps you kept that inside, and you built a shadow around that hurt. And so now anytime that you have to step out, you're afraid. You don't want to muddy the waters, say. And oh, what is the blue jay? He's over there in my tree, my oak tree I have right there. That's amazing. And blue is of water. So I don't know why I just said that, but I did. So I urge you to step out of your comfort zone and express yourself. You're an expert. You know what you're doing. You've been through this road before, and people should be able to rely on you. And people aren't going to know that they can rely on you until you show them. So I urge you, step out of that comfort zone, and your worriness is going to stop. you know that something is not right, something's not fair, something's, you know, amiss, and I think it's up to you to be able to fix it. So, okay, Aquarius, you can get out there and you can do this. You are an air sign too, Aquarius. Don't forget that. So you're very cerebral, you know, you're the water bearer, you know. In some ways I think the Aquarius sign should be a water sign. But it's not. So it's an air sign. Okay, you have a nice day, Aquarius, and I will see you next reading. Bye.